Hello, and good evening from Accra, Ghana. Good evening to all of you. Welcome to another Thursday. Every Thursday, we are right here, and the subject matter of conversation is very simple. We talk about the power, the profound power of our common humanity, the potential of our humanity, what our Creator has blessed us with, endowed us with, that makes us the game changers we are, the change makers we are, the difference makers we are, and therefore leaves us with no excuse whatsoever that we cannot be significant change makers. We can decide that Ghana will be a first-class nation where everything is working so perfectly and so well, where people are law-abiding, where people live by law, where people engage life with respect, for your neighbor and all of that. We can. Why? Because the software to make this happen, all of that has been placed within us. We've been blessed with it. What it means is you and I were created as change makers material. The substance we're made of is not one that bows and cows and gives up, but is one that puts up a fight. It's one that puts up a fight to engage change and to engage transformational change. I admire the Dangote of Africa. I admire Musiyiwa. But what it is that as much as we admire all of these individuals, they are not some magical human beings who just drop from the sky. No, they are human as you and I. The Elon Musks of this world, who are significant change makers, they are as human, with human frailties, with human weaknesses, just like you and I. In our common humanity, really, we are all the same. We possess the same software of greatness. We like to borrow a line from the American Constitution. It says, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. That includes all women as well, and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. But in our context, we say certain potential to be game changers, change makers, difference makers. Nobody's cursed to be under, while only a few are blessed with the potential of greatness. So therefore, no nation should lie and wallow in the mud of depravity, degradation, underdevelopment, and hold our hands out with plates, begging for others to come and help transform our lives. No, just as others have transformed their societies, we too can do the same. So we study Colombia to show and to say that as a country, for example, as a country, Ghana, as a continent, Africa, transformational change is within reach. Why? Because every soul who lives within that society is a huge potential for change. And I can understand the power, the enormous power that people who have been elected to occupy positions of responsibility and authority have, because they make policy and they take decisions that affect and impact the rest of us. But in spite of that, you as an individual, me as an individual, can engage transformational change to the extent that even if we had a not so good government who may not be doing well, we can still engage all manner of change, and I mean positive change, around us. I'll give you an example. There's this lady I know who talks to me a lot about this garden of vegetables and peppers and onions and so on behind her house. Now she lives on quite a big land, so she has a 5-bedroom house sitting on this large tract of land. So what she did was, she said to herself that she has all of this space, all of this big tract of land. So she decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plant vegetables and all kinds of food stuffs, the vegetables really. So she has peppers, she has onions, she has all manner of things over there. Now, according to her, when she harvests these peppers and onions and spinach and vegetables and all of that, she makes more money from that backyard farming than her salary. And this lady works in quite a prestigious place. She works with a major telcos company, and she works quite in a high position. So you would think that she would earn some good salary, and she does earn some good salary. So just so you get the picture of the kind of money that this lady would be earning. Now, if she says that from her backyard farming, she has this, all these vegetables she, sells to friends and so on who come to buy, okay, and makes more money than her salary, that should give you an idea of the kind of money she makes from the backyard farming. That means she really makes some good money. So according to her, this changed her whole thinking about life and about people. And when they complain and they say, oh, life is tough and life is difficult. And this is what she said to me, which I want to share with you. She said, life has its challenges and its problems and all the issues. But then life also within these challenges have the solutions, the embedded solutions. This is somebody with private property, private space, just looking at what she has. And in one moment, she gets an idea, and the idea she puts into practice translates into another productive income stream or stream of income right in her backyard. And as she put the idea into practice, remember we've said that each one of us is endowed by our Creator with the potential, the capability, the software to profess solutions and to craft visionary ideas that can transform our nations and transform our lives and transform us as individuals. Now, this is exactly what she did, but on this level that most people, probably you and I, might despise and dismiss and not, make too much of. Now, this is what she said, and I end this. She said that from that day and from what happened to her, from this experience, she now feels almost jittery whenever she sees any empty space, empty land, any parcel of land anywhere. She just feels so uncomfortable. Why? Because she knows the potential of income or transformation that can come to the empty spaces. The point is that within us, outside of government, it are our solutions, ideas, concepts that can literally transform our lot and transform our whole lot. Now, she is planting vegetables, onions, peppers, and so on. And out of her venture, out of her work, out of this idea that's become a reality, everybody else is being blessed. Why? Because people are purchasing foodstuffs from her, vegetables, peppers, onions, and so on. People are purchasing from her, and she's selling lower than people will buy from the open market, because she wants to also help out, apart from just making money. She wants to help out. She wants people to be able to buy food at affordable rates. Now, remember, it's not magic. Transformation is not magic. Transformation is principle, and transformation is committing to the principle and determining, I'm going to make this work. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to engage and to listen. We can make Africa work. We can make the world work. Thank you so much for joining, and many blessings. Please take good care of yourself. Have a good evening.